Now.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Nate Myhock. As we head into spring, severe weather may soon follow. News Watch 12's Mohammed Abdul Kawi explains how you can best be prepared.
Night, mostly cloudy with a 50%.
Wisconsin averages 23 tornadoes per year. April 4th is the start of Wisconsin Tornado and Severe Weather Awareness Week.
We have it on an annual basis to bring attention to it. It's very important that through every year that we practice our preparedness.
Dawn Robinson is the Emergency Management Program Assistant. She said when dealing with severe weather, a watch and a warning are two things you need to be ready for at any moment.
When a watch occurs, that's the time you should be looking at your plans, activating your plans. When there is a warning, that is the time to seek shelter immediately.
Create an emergency plan and practice it so you'll know what to do during a severe weather moment.
Some of the areas you may want to check is in schools. The children practice their sheltering, their tornado plan. At home, it's just as important. It's important for everyone in your house to know what to do in the event of severe weather.
An emergency kit should include all the items you believe that may be needed to keep your family safe and comfortable in an emergency. A good way to start preparing for an emergency kit is to have items like food, water, and a first aid kit.
Through the Ready Wisconsin website, they have great tips on kits and what you should put in your home kit or your vehicle kit. And they also have plan templates that you can work from as well.
And right now, with the designation of Tornado and Severe Weather Awareness Week, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Right now, with the designation of Tornado and Severe Weather Awareness Week, that's the time to bring attention to that particular hazard.
Reporting in Rhinelander, Mohammed Abdul Kawi, News Watch 12.
On April 7th, the state of Wisconsin will be having statewide tornado drills at 1:45 in the afternoon and then again at 6:45. If any threatening weather is present on April 7th, the test may be postponed to the following day. Any date changes will be announced on readywisconsin.wi.gov. Well, from weather to weather, Jeff joining us live in studio with the latest. What's going on, Jeff?
Hey, Nate. Well, 3.4 inches of snow today, but hold the four-letter words because rain arrives for us on Wednesday, followed by 50s in store this weekend. Out there now, though, no 50s for you. It's 38 in Rhinelander, 40 for Tomahawk, 39 for Mosen. You get the idea. Temperatures hanging out near 40 right now. We'll have lows tonight briefly below freezing, so whatever is wet will likely refreeze out there tonight. But then our attention turns toward the west. So right now, lots of clouds out there currently. They'll begin to break up tonight, but not for long. We'll get a little break in the action tomorrow, followed by this one. And this thing means business. It's an upper level low. It'll have lots of moisture, lots of energy. It will rain on us beginning late tomorrow night throughout Wednesday into Thursday, ending as a little bit of snow on Thursday afternoon. Our forecast, though, for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, some mostly cloudy skies, low temperatures down near 28. Your full forecast is coming up. Nate?
Thank you, Jeff. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office is seeking the public's help in locating a missing person. David L. Strahota of the Tomahawk area was last heard from around November 17th, 2021. At that time, he told friends that he was going hunting down south for a couple of weeks, and he requested a friend take care of his animals while he was gone. One possible location David may be is the Fox Valley area in eastern Wisconsin. Friends indicated that it is not normal for David to be gone for such a long period of time. He does not have a cell phone, and he left his vehicle at home, which they say is not out of the ordinary. At this time, it is unknown what, if any, vehicle he may be traveling in. So far, there have been no leads on his whereabouts. The Wood County Sheriff's Department has released information regarding a house fire that occurred on Monday morning. According to officials, a call was sent out around 10 in the morning in the town of Saratoga. When first responders arrived, they noticed a single-family home was ablaze, and they identified a victim inside of the residence. That victim was then transported to a hospital in Wisconsin Rapids. However, they would later die. The cause of death and cause of the fire are currently still under investigation. The Wisconsin State Journal has reported that the state assembly has spent more than $160,000 to fight lawsuits from investigations into the 2020 election. The Journal reported that it had obtained invoices through an open records request that detailed payments to attorneys representing the assembly and Speaker Robin Vos in lawsuits related to former state Supreme Court Justice Michael Gableman's review. Vos hired Gableman last year to investigate the election and has paid him $676,000 to do so. The probe has sparked a lawsuit from the Wisconsin Elections Commission, which is seeking to quash Gableman's subpoenas, requiring commission officials to submit to questions in private. Despite efforts to overturn results, a recount, court decisions, and multiple reviews have all confirmed Joe Biden won Wisconsin by almost 21,000 votes. Tomorrow is spring election day in Rhinelander, during which the community will choose a new mayor. That's after Chris Frederickson finishes his run as mayor for the past 4 years. Frederickson won the election as a write-in, which is very unusual. The mayor says he is proud of many accomplishments that he's made, including economic development and water infrastructure around the city. He also helped secure the Heel Creek area by Northwood Golf Course in order to build a recreation area. But Frederickson says his job came with a few challenges as well.
We had Petco close, which was one of our largest employers, which also covered a lot of the health care, but we transitioned those people into new jobs. We've had COVID, which was really hard. We had a large rate of retirements.
Frederickson also led the community through the discovery of PFAS chemicals in its water wells. Recently, he was a part of a group that helped secure $1.6 million to help Rhinelander with the PFAS problem. As Frederickson prepares to leave office, he has advice for the next mayor that will take his spot.
If you make moves and decide stuff real quick, it's never the best decision. I got some advice early on in life, and it was maturity is when you can take a situation serious without taking yourself serious in the situation.
The spring election is tomorrow, April 5th, and Mayor Frederickson's official last day will be on April 18th. You can visit myvote.wi.gov to find your polling location. Aluminum shortages are making themselves known on grocery shelves. How this could affect everything from cat food to beer. That's After Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Inflation has surged to a 40-year high. Democrats declared war on fossil fuels, so gasoline prices are at record levels. President Obama's chief economist says inflation is costing your family $4,000 a year. Why? Because Democrats are printing trillions of dollars to pay for their massive deficit spending. Inflation is the Democrats' tax on the middle class. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message because I'm concerned about rising prices just like you.
The North Woods can be a hotbed of severe weather. To stay up to the minute on when and where storms will hit, tune in to the weather team you can count on, Weather Watch 12. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller, Meteorologist Devin Biggs, and Meteorologist Conrad Sapinski break down severe weather live on WJFW Facebook Live and the WJFW Weather app, so you and your family can be prepared and safe from severe weather. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
Accidents happen, and when they do, demand the best. At Shimkus Auto Body, we believe in quality work. Our certified technicians have years of experience and care about your car. At Shimkus Auto Body, you know you'll be dealing with a company that's been in business for over 30 years. We're so proud of our work that we've put our family name right on the door. Shimkus, a name you can trust.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
There you are. Welcome Welcome back, my friends. Well, how do we feel about this? 3.4 inches of snow this morning in Rhinelander. Not a heavy snow, but overall, still, it's snow here in April. We're used to it, but I know a lot of you are probably done with it this time of year. Warmer temperatures are on the way, but we did this today. 3.4 here in Rhinelander, Merrill 3.2. So, a little bit of snow across our region. That is now done. Our next weather system brings us rain beginning on Wednesday. Okay, so this is a graphic of the top 5 snowiest seasons in Rhinelander. So to make the list, you got to get 91.3 inches of snow. Well, with today's 3.4, we're now at 83.9. So, look, we are 7.4 inches away from making the top 5 list. Now, you're saying snow, right? Most of this fell back in December and then melted quickly across our area. But overall, we're getting close to a top 5 snowiest season around here. Right now, though, lots of cloud cover around. The snow has ended, pushed off into parts of Michigan. See you later. We'll have partially clearing skies overnight tonight. A break in the action tomorrow. But tomorrow night, this thing gets in here, and this thing is going to mean business. It has upper level energy. They tend to do whatever they want. It's a very slow mover, lots of moisture with it. So once it begins to rain tomorrow night, it'll likely rain off and on through Wednesday into Thursday before ending as a little bit of light snow on Thursday evening. So lots of weather to get through this week. Let's walk you through it. So here we are tonight into tomorrow. See how it's kind of sitting and spinning there, not moving very quickly to the east at all. This will give us several rounds of precipitation, most likely rain, until we get to later on Thursday. Some light snow could mix in there as well. This will not be a big snow event for us, but it will be a big rain event. Liquid water out of this, an inch or more across much of north central Wisconsin, meaning falling on some frozen ground. Also, a snowpack in place could mean localized flooding for us beginning tomorrow night into early parts of Wednesday. Temperatures, though, are critical, right? We're hanging out in the upper 30s, low 40s out there now. So we are melting the snow that fell earlier today, but we have a little bit of colder temperatures on the way for us tonight with lows slightly below freezing. That will refreeze all the slush out there. But look to the west of us. That is some heat, right? 70s across the plains today. We're not going to see 70s anytime soon, but there are 50s in the 7-day forecast. In fact, here they are. Not tomorrow, not Wednesday, not Thursday, not Friday, but getting into Saturday, and then there's Sunday and Monday. Those are mid-50s, and once they get here, the long-range trend now has us above average in temperatures through the middle parts of April. That could easily mean some 60s for us in a week or two from now. For tomorrow, though, that means temperatures hanging out low 40s, mostly cloudy skies to the north, maybe touching 50 across parts of central Wisconsin, although lots of clouds across the area tomorrow. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies. Some dense fog is out there as well, with low temperatures down near 28. For tomorrow, it's Tuesday already. Lots of clouds around, breezy as well. Look for a high near 43, but it's going to feel colder with that gusty southeast wind. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwood Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow's a quiet day. Wednesday and Thursday, we get wet. Wednesday, rain. Thursday, a mixture of rain and snow. Not a lot of snow. Then we cool off a bit Friday into Saturday, and those are 50s in the forecast Sunday into Monday. Nate?
Thank you, Jeff. Distracted driving appears to be a growing problem on Wisconsin roads. More than 10,000 crashes involved distracted driving last year. That's up more than 13% from 2020. Cell phone use is one of the most common forms of distracted driving, but any interruption that takes your eyes off the road could be a distraction. That includes use of a navigation system or other device, eating, personal care, and even passengers or pets. Fatalities connected with distracted driving have been rising in recent years. 26 people were killed in 2019, 31 in 2020, and so far preliminary numbers show that 40 people died in distracted driving crashes in 2021. It was also found that drivers of all groups are at risk of distracted driving crashes. In 2019, 72% of Wisconsin drivers involved in crashes were older than 25. Drivers are urged to put their phones away when behind the wheel, and if you need to text, pull over and stop the vehicle. A new study shows that obesity rates among adults in the U.S. got worse during the COVID pandemic. According to the Department of Agriculture, the average body mass index in the U.S. increased by 0.6% between March of 2020 and March of 2021. That happened even as exercise participation rates soared by 4.4%. People also slept 1.5% more and also smoked 4% less. Researchers didn't look at diets, so they believe people may have eaten less healthy foods. A rise in the consumption of alcohol may have also contributed. Medicare is now covering the cost of at-home COVID tests for its enrollees. The move comes more than 2 months after the Biden administration began requiring private insurers to cover the tests, but Medicare was not originally part of that directive, which meant the more than 59 million enrollees had to pay out of pocket. Now Medicare will pay participating pharmacies directly for up to 8 tests per month for qualified enrollees at no out-of-pocket cost to them. Many national chains like Walmart, Costco, CVS, Walgreens, and Kroger's are participating. You can call 1-800-MEDICARE for a full list of stores and locations. Shortages continue to plague grocery stores, and that's starting to affect things like pet food and even beer. And that's because aluminum is in short supply. Jen Sullivan has more.
Aluminum is in short supply, and that's leading to shortages in both the cat food aisle and at your local brewery.
We are actually having aluminum demand spikes within the United States and around the world.
Say Ken Allschool, assistant professor of supply chain management from the University of South Florida, says we can blame labor shortages, the pandemic, and the ongoing supply chain crisis. Production isn't meeting up with demand, and China's pollution crackdown is driving aluminum manufacturing even further.
Basically, decrease the production by approximately 10 to 20%. Worldwide.
Allschool says pet adoptions soared during the pandemic and are still strong, raising that demand for cat food. And as some retailers take measures to eliminate aluminum packaging, aluminum isn't the only problem cat food sellers are dealing with.
We don't have enough meat products that go into that cat food. And the main reason really for this is our workforce.
The aluminum shortage and price increases are also having a major impact on small breweries across the country. Demand for aluminum can products skyrocketed during the pandemic as alcohol consumption rose and breweries shifted to to-go models.
Pretty much everything has gotten more expensive, most notably our packaging. So the aluminum cans and lids and everything, really everything we use connected to the canning of the product.
For today's consumer.
Soldiers are often confronted with scary situations, but one faced the scariest thing of all. It's going back to high school. We'll explain after the break.
With Angus beef, melty Swiss, and bacon between toasted sourdough. Oh, yeah. The Frisco Angus Burger is for those who know an icon when they see one. Because flavor like this is always in style. Bite into the Frisco Angus Burger, part of the Frisco menu, only at Hardee's.
Dylan, how's that sofa you can't return from that big internet site?
Honestly, not that great.
Well, Slumberland can help. It's our biggest finance sales event of the year. Just $20 a month will get you a gorgeous sectional, a 3-piece bedroom group, when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
No way.
How about kicking back in this luxury leather power recliner for just $25 a month? And come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've reinvented mattress shopping.
These squirrels are better at saving than we are.
And more organized, too.
Try embracing your inner squirrel. When you open a BMO Harris Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward every month you save.
That sounds great.
You can also set up savings goals and easily track your progress.
That could help us redo the yard.
You could really go nuts. I'll show myself out.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg celebrates spring by making you a happy camper when you win one of 2 Bushwhacker camper trailers on Saturday, April 30th, 4 big drawings. Our 8 p.m. winner can choose camper number 1 or choose $6,000 in cash. Our 9 p.m. winner gets to take home whichever remains. And at 10 p.m., camper number 2 or choose $8,000 in cash. And finally, the 11 p.m. winner gets to take whatever's left, either the cash or the camper. See the rewards code for details. Must be 21 or over to play. Happy spring from Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
I come here to do homework because they have free Wi-Fi. They don't say anything as long as I buy something.
When there's a lot of noise, it's hard to focus. But I listen to music to try and drown it out. When the Wi-Fi cuts out, I can't finish my homework. That's why I started getting D's.
Millions of children rely on public Wi-Fi to study. U.S. Cellular is donating up to $13 million in hotspots to help youth in need. Because every child deserves the same opportunity to learn.
With ham, melty cheese, and an egg on toasted sourdough. Oof. The recipe for standing out is keeping things simple, making this breakfast your most iconic meal of the day. Bite into the Frisco Breakfast Sandwich, part of the Frisco menu only at Hardee's.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
One Marine veteran from Colorado decided to go back to school and earn his diploma, but he did so after being wounded in Vietnam. Dylan Thomas explains.
You know, it's a very special day for me.
In the quiet community of Erie,
This is my Purple Heart.
Vietnam War veteran Ron Cardenas can't help but to relive the traumas of war.
The first couple of weeks was hell. I wondered, what the hell did I get into?
In 1964, Cardenas, just a teen, dropped out of Erie High School to serve his country. But his service in Vietnam only lasted 8 months.
We were completely trapped.
While Cardenas' friends were in class, he was in a shootout with an enemy.
I know I killed him. Before I shot him, I think he's the one that sent the rocket propelled grenade over. My face was completely bleeding. A piece of shrapnel took out my left eye.
Nearly 6 decades later.
Today is a really special day in the history of Erie High School. You're going to see and hear about some amazing things.
Students at Erie High gathered to hear Cardenas' story.
One of the messages is about sacrifice. Being a young man and deploying to Vietnam took a tremendous amount of courage and heroism.
The assembly also served as the graduation Cardenas never had.
Mr. Ronnie Carl Cardenas, class of 1964, has met the graduation requirements.
To many, a diploma is nothing more than a piece of paper. But to Cardenas,
and this moment has been 58 years in the making for me. It's something I'll put next to my kids' diplomas downstairs. It's important to me. It's important just to say, hey, I finally got it.
We are back this weekend, the 37th annual WJJQ Home Show with Health Expo, Saturday 9 to 4 and Sunday 10 to 3 at the Tomahawk School Complex. Admission is free. From Northwoods 92.5 WJJQ.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck.
Wherever you are in life, Rasmussen University offers the flexibility and support you need to earn your associate's, bachelor's, or master's degree. Here in Wausau or online nationally at any time. With a dedicated advisor, mentoring, and career services before and after graduation, it's go time. You take the first step, and we'll help you take the next. Start now at rasmussen.edu. At Rasmussen University, green means go.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV, because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra 1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. In a Ford built your way. Custom order your new Ford SUV or truck today and receive an extra 1,000 retail order bonus cash.
Get huge savings on your new replacement windows during Renewal by Andersen's 30-day sale. Call this number now and schedule your free window diagnosis because this fantastic offer and special financing ends soon. Call today and save. Renewal by Andersen.
Nice ride. Part car, part truck.
Gotta love it when two good things combine.
How about two tacos that are also part quesadilla?
Can I eat them with my spork?
Go for it.
Can I eat them with my puggle?
2 for $5 quesadilla tacos, only at Taco John's.
We are back this weekend, the 37th annual WJJQ Home Show with Health Expo, Saturday 9 to 4 and Sunday 10 to 3 at the Tomahawk School Complex. Admission is free. From Northwoods 92.5 WJJQ.
All right, Nate, we're melting some snow out there right now with temperatures near 40. Tomorrow, same story, followed by a wet system getting in here on Wednesday into Thursday. It's not across our area now. The clouds are breaking up as we speak, but off to the west of us over here, there it is. So it's going to be an upper level low. These things have lots of energy. They're moving very slowly. So once the rain starts late tomorrow night, figure on and off showers through Wednesday, through Thursday, into Friday night. But then once that's out of the way, look at the end of this. Here we go. 50s, mid-50s, Sunday into Monday of next week.
And I'm going to be the one standing at my apartment window just cheering on the sun to melt all that snow. So thanks, Jeff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here later tonight.